Hello and welcome to my very first project as an American Crafts design team member. Super excited to be on this team as I've been a big fan of American Crafts products for like a decade. So I'm using the new Marathon tape runner that they sent in my design team box, and I love this because it has a low profile and it's easy to take with you if you plan to do any scrapping on the go here. So with the theme this week of Halloween, I chose the Glitter Girl from Chamel, her new line, and I like this starry background. There's no necessarily themed Halloween products in this line, but I think they're going to work, and you'll see what I chose to make that work. I love the variety patterns that Chamel gives in her lines. There's just, I mean, every single pattern you can imagine, and they just coordinate so well and gives you a big variety for all of your projects. And I find they go with any theme that you're. So you might be wondering where I got the idea for this page, or the elements on the page, and my daughter and I went to have a pedicure, and I noticed they had a hanging beaded curtain, you know, where they have different size beads on a thread, and I thought to myself, oh, that would be excellent on a scrapbook page because you could use all the little different patterns in your paper crafting supplies. And then I saw those little cotton puffs in the very top left of the screen. You can see the Maggie Holmes carousel little cotton puff balls, and I was like, oh my gosh, if I put those on the thread with the little pattern paper pieces and the embellishments, I thought it would look real. I mean, they're just cute on their own. So 3 different strips of washi tape there in that circle that I just showed you. I was tilting it back and forth so you could see the shiny foil and the hologram kind of style there that matches the other elements in this kit, in this line. And here I'm still deciding where I want to locate the photo and layering the bits underneath to give it a little more presence on the page. And I know that I want to use this border strip because it has some little tiny dark colored dots. And here's the beaded curtain, paper craft style. And you'll see some of the little puff balls are on there. And I'm going to adhere this so that each of the circles is on a foam dot. And see, when I turn that, you can see the hologram on this one circle. That's super cute. And if you check it out, you can see that 3 of these circles have the glitter paper as a frame, the turquoise color. So that's in 3 spots on the page. And then these circles were adhered. Some of them I also added a staple, even though they were hot glued onto the thread. I added a staple to give a little bit more dimension in that silver color. And I'm just deciding on the placement here. I know that I want more layers and a pop of color behind that black and white photo. So here I'm going to bring back some of the 6x6 papers out of the paper pad. And I am also using for the 12x12 project pad, which has a lot of variety of different, there's stickers, there's glitter papers. So I really like the project pad because it has a variety of, instead of just paper, there's also other things for projects. So I like the graphic element with all these circles. I like the strong set of triangles here. And I'm going to use this behind the photo. I just have to decide which way I want the colors to go. And for the design idea I had for this page, the 12x12 page is going to be divided into 2 halves, sort of like when you view 2 pages in a traveler's notebook spread. And sometimes people will put like a pattern paper and lots of embellishments on one side and then the photo and the journaling on the other side. So that's what this kind of reminds me of. The whole page, when you view it together, kind of looks like 2 pages in a traveler's notebook spread. And I'm going to go about punching. I love those itty bitty American Crafts punches there, the pink heart and the pink star punch. And I'm using those to punch out some little purple stars from the 6x6 paper pad here. And I want like 3 purple stars because there's not much purple on the page. It's like my third color. So it's the one I'm going to use the least of in the design. You'll notice there's like the 3rd circle from the top on the very left hanging beaded curtain circle has purple, and then I'm going to put a purple layer behind the photo, and then there's some purple stars. So there's like 3 sections of purple, but mostly it's the pink and the turquoise. And I have to give a shout out to Jennifer McGuire because she recently did a YouTube video where she showed how she creates these shaker pockets, and she uses the nesting dies. So I stacked up, like she showed in her video, I stacked up about 7 layers of the white cardstock frame and stacked that on top of the American Crafts pattern paper cut to the same size as the outside diameter. And then I'm going to stack a transparency on top of that, and then one more white cardstock frame to go on top of that to hold in the glitter and the punches. Okay, so this little die cut I just picked up, I'm going to cut off the rounded cornered edges, and this comes from the cardstock and lenticular shapes pack. So it's the pack that has the little die cut pieces and the hologram pieces, and I used one of the holograms in that large pink circle at the top left of the page, and you'll notice took off the rounded corners just so that it would kind of coordinate with the other corners I have there. I really wanted the straight edges because there's so many circles on the page, so that I have a juxtaposition. And I just love that super cute glitter girl die cut there. And she has a mask on, and you'll notice the, let's see, let me count here. The 1, 2, 3, 4. If you count the little cotton puff, it's the 4th circle from the bottom on the far left. So that I actually cut in with a 1 1/4 inch punch out of the packaging. You'll notice the little enamel dot package there has the picture of the glitter girl, the masked glitter girl. So I punched her out because I thought she was just too cute not to put on the Halloween page. And I like that the glitter girl die cut is standing with her hands on her hips. It kind of reiterates how my daughter's standing in the photo. So I thought that was super cute. The circles that I placed across the page, you'll notice I kind of spread them out in a triangle. The one that says Super Rad, and then there's some script that says Glitter Girl, and I punched those out of the 6x6 paper pad. So the layout's finished. I added my typewritten journaling underneath the photo there, and I used the free spirit sticker as the title. I have some links below if you'd care to check out some more of my work. Thanks for watching. Bye!